All this doubt around me, damn it, look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life.
What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, DBTV here, back with a brand new video. It's the comeback season. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And this morning, I woke up to some news from Adrian Wojnarowski, and he said that the Brooklyn Nets signed Nerlens Noel. We finally got a backup center. It's about fucking time Sean Marks did this. The last time I think that we had a solid backup center was back in 2018, 2019, when we had Ed Davis backing up Jared Allen during the fun days in Brooklyn. And I'm starting to feel the passion again for being a Brooklyn Nets fan ever since we moved on from Kyrie and KD. I'm still mixed about Kyrie leaving, but KD, I'll always be grateful for what he did for the Brooklyn Nets. He was, out of the big three. Definitely, felt like he wanted to play in a Brooklyn Nets jersey more than Kyrie and James Harden. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. Let's talk about Nerlens Noel. When this guy got bought out from the Detroit Pistons, I immediately went on Twitter and I posted, the Brooklyn Nets need to sign Nerlens Noel. And I'm very happy that both parties have interest in working with each other, because the Brooklyn Nets, let's be real, for the past couple seasons, we have been lacking a solid backup center. And that's something that we really needed, and Nerlens Noel brings two things: paint protection and rebounding. Rebounding is the biggest thing that we need on this team, and what better way than having Nerlens Noel join us? And this is going to really help, Nicholas Claxton out, because right now Claxton's got a lot of load management going on. The man, if he's not in there, we are getting bullied in the paint. I really think that this is a great move for both sides. I think Nerlens Noel wanted to join the Brooklyn Nets because he knows that the Brooklyn Nets aren't in a full rebuild mode. The Brooklyn Nets are just now a better overall team, and they're playing, more team basketball orientated, and we're not even out of the playoffs right now. Currently in the Eastern Conference, as I'm recording this video, the Brooklyn Nets are the 6th seed. Unfortunately, we let the New York Knickerbockers take the 5th seed. I don't know what has gotten into those friggin' weirdos over in Madison Square Garden, but they're actually playing pretty decent. That's until friggin' some team exposes them in the playoffs and the Knicks, start crying again. Will happen, trust me. But with the Brooklyn Nets, man, after watching the game last night, I was at the 99 restaurant with my fiance, and I got to watch the big comeback we had last night against the Boston Celtics. I am friggin' speechless. It's absolutely crazy to me that Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson were able to beat the Celtics, but KD and Kyrie got swept by the Celtics. Trust me, the Celtics would still spank us in a 7-game series. But the fact that we finally made a move for a backup center, it's about damn time. Nerlens Noel is going to be a huge asset for this team. And right now, unfortunately, Day'Ron Sharpe, he's just not ready to be that backup center. He still has a lot of flaws in his game that he has to work on. In the NBA level, I know in college level, he was, a great rebounder, but sometimes in the NBA, it's a whole different game. You're going against, friggin' monsters like Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Gobert. And with having Nerlens Noel off the bench, this is a great move because we need to have that paint presence with us. And something that the Brooklyn Nets, need to work on is balancing of the offense and the defense, because, of course, having Mikal Bridges, having Cam Johnson, having Dorian Finney-Smith, having Spencer Dinwiddie, and having, a lot of these perimeter defenders, we really need to find the balance with offense and defense, and I think that's why the Brooklyn Nets, before winning against the Boston Celtics, went on a 4-game losing streak. But we beat the Boston Celtics. I was very impressed. I feel like during the very important games, that's when the Brooklyn Nets show up. We had a great performance, the other night before, our 4-game losing streak. We whooped the Miami Heat's ass, and we just beat the Celtics, who are, one of the best teams in the NBA. I really hope, this Brooklyn Nets team continues to build that team chemistry, because I think if they do, we have a chance of winning a playoff series and potentially going to the second round. I don't see us going to a conference finals or a championship just yet. I think that this team is, some moves away. And we're definitely going to be making a future video within the next couple days talking about the Ben Simmons situation and what I think, because when he joined the Brooklyn Nets, of course, I said that I was very excited to see him in a Brooklyn Nets jersey because the things that he was doing for Philadelphia is what we needed in Brooklyn, which has been far from the opposite that we've gotten. But with Nerlens Noel, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the Nerlens Noel signing. I'm super excited. I've always actually been a fan of Nerlens Noel's game when he, got drafted by Philadelphia. And I've always thought he was a very underrated center. He actually did have a pretty good season with the New York Knicks not that long ago. I think that was during the year that they, made the playoffs when Mitchell Robinson was hurt. But Nerlens Noel, I think, is a solid backup center, and I think this is the perfect fit for him. I know a lot of people wanted him to go to Dallas, but you have to realize Dallas, they have JaVale McGee and Christian Wood, so that would, limit Nerlens Noel. And with Nerlens Noel, he wants to prove that he could be a solid, role player in the NBA. And what better way to go to a team that doesn't even have a backup center, and they have a great starting center who, was getting chats when we had KD and Kyrie that he could be a defensive player of the year. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are ready for the comeback, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already and you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. We're just going to be posting random videos on here just whenever. Links down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and my other YouTube pages if you're into collectibles, figures and stuff. I have a channel, Best One Donnie, where I'm posting stuff like that, and, Nickelodeon nostalgia reactions. If you're into professional wrestling, recommend you to check out We Are Wrestling. Nothing but professional wrestling content over there, usually every day. All the links down below. And, of course, to the Brooklyn Nets Nation, you guys, the best ones that stuck by me, we are taking over. Peace.